Hello and welcome to the show with everything you could ever want to make and do right at your fingertips. I'm Tim.
And I'm Naomi. And here's what's coming up on today's show. We show you how to transform these material scraps into fabulous fingertips bedroom bunting.
Find out if Naomi can beat the clock in today's 1 Minute Make.
And in Fun Fingertips, we make a game for school fetes and parties, Nose Hoopla.
And for details of lots of great fingertips makes, you can check out our website, address at the end of the show.
But first, the Fingertips Deluxe Autograph Book. It looks great, it's simple to make, and it even has a place to put your pen. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a huge Hollywood superstar?
Oh, yeah. Going to all those premieres.
Yeah, signing autographs.
Naomi! Can I have your autograph, please?
Oh, why, of course, darling. Oh, that is fabulous. Where did you get that?
Well, I made it, of course. It's the Fingertips Deluxe Autograph Book.
Oh, it is amazing. Here you go.
Thanks.
Bye, darling.
Naomi! Oh, you still with us?
Oh, sorry. I was just daydreaming I was a superstar. I was signing a fabulous autograph book.
What? Like this one?
Oh, just like that one. I think I'm going to go make one of those.
And we give the Deluxe Autograph Book a show-stopping fingertips difficulty rating of 2. Not difficult, but it'll take some time.
So, start with a boring old A5 notebook and you need to pad out this front cover a bit. For that, you could use pieces of bubble wrap, padding from envelopes, or even cotton wool pieces. So use some PVA glue, paste that on the front, put some paper down so you don't get glue on the table like me, and you can use that glue to stick the pieces in place. Now, the idea is to cover it all, going nice and neatly up to the edges.
Once it's all covered and dried, your notebook should look something like this. Now, you have to get some strips of newspaper and some PVA glue, because the idea is to papier-mâché over the top of the bubble wrap. Start by putting a dab of PVA just inside the cover of your notebook, here. Now, place a strip of newspaper into position, like this, so there's a long extra bit going off the edge. If you now close your notebook, you can add more glue to the front cover. Use lots of glue to stick it into position firmly, and then just fold the newspaper over like this. Now continue the process all the way along the cover to the top, and then cover the back cover as well as the spine and leave this to dry.
When it's dry, it should look like this. Next, you need some thin rolls of soft modelling clay, and you use these rolls to spell out the word autographs on the front of your book. So there's the A, and just take some time to bend the clay into the right shapes to make the letters. So there's the T, keep going, and when you've finished, just lift the writing a little at a time and glue the bits into place.
When you've done that, get lots of different pieces of different coloured tissue paper, like these. Now you need to select your favourite colour. I'm going to go for blue, and use these to put over the top of the lettering. Now you can use your fingertips and a paintbrush just to stipple some PVA glue over the top, which will help the lettering to really stand out. Do this for all of the letters, and once that's done, add some more PVA glue to the rest of your book. Then take some different colours of tissue paper and simply lie these on the top, add another layer of PVA glue and let it dry. Once you've done that, you should end up with something which looks a bit like this. And as you can see, I've even added some silver pen over the top of the letters just to help them really stand out.
Now, you can leave your book like that, but to make it even more deluxe, you need a shoelace, a button, 3 button-sized pieces of card, one stuck on top of the other, like that, and a pen with a piece of hook and loop fastener stuck to it.
Now stick your cardboard stack to the front of your autograph book, about here. Then, inside the back cover, tape the shoelace into position like this. You need to measure it so it's long enough to reach round to the front of the book and just beyond your cardboard stack. Now it's simply a case of sticking your button into position.
And finally, stick your pen along the spine. And there you have your deluxe autograph book, which you should be able to open by unlooping the shoelace. Take off your pen and you're all ready and waiting to collect your famous and not so famous friends' autographs.
And just look at all the deluxe designs that you can make. How about this star-studded 80s-inspired autograph book, complete with fluorescent paint detail?
Or this amazing red glittery one with padded papier-mâché cherries stuck on the front.
So why not reach for the stars with your very own Fingertips Deluxe autograph book?
Happy autograph hunting!
This is Makeover Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you how to make something by recycling stuff you'll probably find lying around your home. So, what about this lot? A load of old scraps of fabric, some string, a stapler, and some bits and bobs to decorate. Well, with a little bit of Fingertips know-how, I'm going to show you how you can transform these into these fabulous Fingertips bedroom bunting. Not only are they easy to make, but of course you can customise them to match your bedroom, favourite colour scheme or football team. And we give bedroom bunting a Fingertips difficulty rating of 2. So why not fly the flag yourself? Firstly, cut out a triangular flag shape from material. Do this with as many bits of material as you can find. I'm making bedroom bunting for my favourite football team, so I've cut some bits in the right team colours. So, take your flag shape and glue or tape on some felt stripes. And when you've done that, turn your flag over and just trim the stripes into the correct shape. And there it is, a stripy flag. For the next one, I think we might add some old magazine cutouts. Just select the one that you want, and then simply safety pin it into position, taking care as you do it. On the last flag, I'm going to glue a fun foam football motif. Just use PVA or fabric glue for this, splodge a nice bit in the centre, and then press it into position. Finally, attach your flags to a length of string or wool by twisting over the top corners and stapling. Again, take care when you do this. And when you've finished, it'll look something like this. Great, isn't it? And of course, there are all sorts of other techniques that you can use. This one's been made from old carrier bags, which makes it perfect for outdoor events like barbecues or a spot of camping. Or what about using different shapes for your bunting? So why not lay your hands on some scraps of fabric and some string and make your very own Fingertips bedroom bunting.
Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you something which will take under a minute to make using odds and ends from around the house.
Today it's my turn to make.
And it's my turn to time.
And I hardly need anything at all. That's all it's going to take.
Not much at all, is there?
No.
Now, we're not going to tell you exactly what it is, so see if you can work it out along the way. Are you ready, Naomi?
Yep, sure am, matey.
OK, is that a clue?
It is, and I think you should erase your stopwatch and get timing.
OK, boss.
back
3,
off.
2, 1, go!
Right, take some oven-baked clay and roll it into a sausage shape. A little bit thinner at one end, that should do.
Sausage.
And then some more oven-baked clay in pink. Contrasting colour, and I'm going to roll this into a longer sausage.
Nearly 15 seconds gone.
A bit longer than that. I think that should do. Now I need to wind this pink
20
clay
seconds.
around the blue, like that. Give it another little, what was that, 20 seconds?
Yes.
OK. Bend round the end, give it a little squeeze.
30 seconds gone.
Stick on 2 little eyes. Perfect. And then push a piece of rubber. Ooh,
Only got 20 seconds left.
to make a little indentation. I think that would just about do. Stop the clock.
Wow, 45 seconds.
Oh,
not
that's not
bad
too bad.
at all. But what is it?
Well, once you've baked it in the oven, according to the instructions on the packet, you'll have this.
A creature with a weird mouth.
Correct.
I don't want to be rude, Naomi, but it's not one of your better minute makes, is it?
Ah, well, remember that rubber from earlier?
Yeah.
Well, if you glue that back in his mouth, you'll have created your very own fingertips rubber buddy. They look great on your desk and they're a fantastic way of turning old bits of rubber into something very useful. And once you've started making them, you won't be able to stop. Look at this big collection of rubber buddies we've made.
Oh, they're brilliant.
I love that dragon with his rubber ears. Or how about a greedy pink pig who's decided to eat the rubber? Or you could even have a go at making a racing car that's burning rubber.
So why not get yourself some oven-baked clay and an old rubber
and create a fingertips rubber buddy, a fun and useful way to erase mistakes. If only I could use one on him.
Yeah.
Oh, oh. Oh, thanks, buddy.
This is Fun Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you something that's fun to make and fun to play.
Roll up, roll up. This game is really funny to play. Hoopla! Come and have a nose at it. Off you go, Tim. Now, the idea is to try and get those hoops to stay on these noses over here. Oh, dear. You are surprisingly rubbish at this.
Thanks a lot. This game would be just great for you and your friends at a school fete or a party, and you could even try it blindfolded.
And we give this daft game a
Enough!
fingertips difficulty rating of just 2. So why not have a go? You knows it makes sense.
Start with a large piece of card and draw some people on it. As you can see, we've decided to do a family scene, but you can draw whatever people you like. We've got mum, dad, brother, sister, babies, and even a dog. Where the noses should be, draw some little circles, about 2 centimetres across. There's one for dad, one for mum, and one for the little girl. When you've done all of these, you can paint it, and it'll look something like this. Absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, we've added some fabric collage, string hair, and even some furry facial features. Now just cut out the circles where the noses should be.
Now you need some big noses, of course, and for these you need some oven-baked clay, which you can get from craft shops. So you just want to mould this into a funny nose shape. Now, it's very important to mould an extra flat piece at the base of each nose, so just squish out the clay, and that's so you can glue it onto the back of the card later on. You also need to make it slightly hooked at the top, that's so the hoops will stay on the noses. And finally, use a thin paintbrush at the end of it, or a pen, to poke in some nostrils. And when you've moulded all your noses enough to suit each person, you can bake them in the oven according to the instructions on the packet.
When they're baked and they've cooled, they should be rock hard, like this one. And you can even paint them as well if you like. Once they're dry, take your noses and push them through the holes in your card. Now take the time to tape your noses securely into position. And what lovely noses they are too.
And now for the hoopla hoops, and they're a doddle. Just take a piece of card and draw a circle onto it with a smaller circle inside, cut that shape out and paint it, and you need to make 5 of these, each one in a different colour.
Now just lean your people against a wall or hang them up and you're ready to play. And of course you can come up with all sorts of great designs for this game. How about these fabulous feathered friends? Or this clown family portrait?
Right, I think I'm going to pick that nose. Anyway,
Right, off you go.
Here we go, ready to see some top throwing? Oh, close.
Dear.
Oh, missed. Go on.
Oh, looks like you didn't pick the right nose. Well, that's it for today.
Don't forget to check out the Fingertips website. The address is on the screen now.
And we'll see you again very soon for more Fingertips. Bye!